Here we go.
Letting number 8623, Washington Avenue Streetscape, Phase 1, Grand to Sheldon. We have 3 bids. Cosney Wagner, K-O-Z-E-N-Y, Wagner, Inc. Total base bid, $1,714,066.20. 1714066.20. R.V. Wagner, Inc. R. period. V. period. Wagner, Inc. $1,552,509.65. 1,552,509.65. I'll read that again. 1,552,509.65. Gershenson Construction Company, Inc. GERSHENSON Construction Company, Inc. $1,439,366.35. 1,439,366.35. With the low bidder, please meet with Ms. Bryant in the hallway. Thank you.
Welcome to the team, Miss Bryant. We've never seen you before.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
It is good to be here, in more ways than one.
Right.
Thank you, Helen.
Hey, Ralph. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock if you want to come by, seriously.
3 o'clock what?
Yeah,
On Thanksgiving?
on Thursday. Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome to. I'll have a cold stag beer for you.
Look at
See ya. Okay. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie. Director Rundy.
Here.
Director Hayes.
Here.
Director Roth is not present. Director Moore.
Here.
Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here, we have a quorum. I'll call the meeting to order.
From the President, preliminary approval for letting number 8621 Grand Center Arts Academy Plaza, BPS project number R 2017-85013, St. Louis, Missouri. Recommendation that donation from Mallinckrodt Pharmaceuticals for Air Fibers 24 gigahertz wireless nodes, 4 genetic auto VU sharp cameras, 1 dual PTZ camera, 2 Ubiquiti nanobeam wireless node, and 3 genetic auto VU LPR cameras. Recommends approval. Recommendation that donation from St. Louis Police Foundation, clandestine lab response to team equipment, rifle plate carrier and plates, Sokia Archer 2 helicopter downlink equipment, CD media storage unit and equipment, police canine and night vision binoculars. Recommends approval. From the President, Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions. Metropolitan St. Louis Sewer District for a temporary construction easement over city-owned lots at 521, 523, 525, and 531 West Poping Street. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. USH Master Tenant LLC for the reconstruction of sidewalk along Market Street with permeable paver system in City Block 1668, 1669, 1670, 1695 East, 1696 East, 1697 East at 1820 Market. From the President, Director, and Director of Streets, recommendation that permit for Area Manor, Inc., doing business as Silver Spur, to encroach with wheelchair ramp at 3300 Texas. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Utilities, recommendation that the Board declares as an emergency engine repairs to wheeled front end loader 297415 be approved as follows. Recommendation from the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. AT&T Missouri, starting at the existing AT&T handhold at 3418 South Compton, hand dig 6 feet to new 4x4 pad with fiber distribution box. From same handhold, bore 405 feet to riser pole at the rear of 3155 Cherokee. AT&T Missouri, starting at the front of 4235 Dr. Martin Luther King to bore across the street to private property at 4232 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive to place new buried copper cable. Total right-of-way footage is 56 feet. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company, doing business as AT&T Missouri, starting at existing AT&T handhold at the side of 3300 Hall. Trench and place one fiber cable for 300 feet, 2 inches off edge of pavement on Andrew going east, placing a Charles pad. From pad, place one inner duct 8 feet south of customer property at 2 Angel Rock. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company, doing business as AT&T Missouri, started at pole rear of 1206 North Kings Highway, Terminal R1208, and continue to bore under alley to Albert Court. Continue trenching along north side, Albert Court, east to Albert. Placements will run to rear of 1203 Albert Avenue, west to 4956 Maple. AT&T Missouri, bore and place fiber cable from existing handhold at the rear of 1500 South 2nd Street to the south of 1402 South 2nd Street. Recommendation that permit for Union Electric Company, doing business as Ameren, Missouri, to set a pad mount transformer that partially encroaches upon Lucas Street at 600 Locust be approved subject to certain conditions. And recommendation that permit for C2 Service Group, Inc., to excavate across Rucker from new Ameren pole north side of Rucker to new building south side of Rucker. Excavation will be 2 feet wide and 42-inch deep to install primary electrical conduit. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. St. Louis City Board of Public Service to re-subdivide land in 1908 through 12, 1920 South Kings Highway, and 4630 through 32, 4630 rear, 4638, 4640 through 50, 4640 rear, and 4650 rear Shaw in City Block 4095. Recommendation that permit for Snooks Market, Inc. to re-subdivide land at 3800 through 46 South Grand in City Block 1608 be approved subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Streets, recommendation an ordinance to conditionally vacate remaining 50.35 feet of 15-foot wide north-south alley in City Block 74 is bounded by Lombard, 3rd, Shodo, and 4th. Petition number 6839. An ordinance for petition number 6840 to conditionally vacate Kemper from Hereford westwardly 82.34 feet to point previously vacated by ordinance 69720. Recommendation that permit for Locust Central Business District to install 2 license plate recognition cameras on each signal mast at the intersection of Olive and Jefferson and Olive and Compton. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that festival zone for 2016 Winterfest for December 27, 2016 through January 8, 2017 at Luther Eli Smith Park across the highway be approved subject to certain conditions.
We have no conditional uses today, so I would ask the next item on our agenda is to consider our meeting minutes from last Tuesday, November 15, 2016. Are there any questions or comments on the minutes? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Motion to approve the minutes. Second.
Moved in second for approval of the minutes. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth is not present. Director Moore.
Abstain.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye, the minutes are approved. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on the agenda?
Chairman, did you address the communication section? Did I just miss it? Was that on the list of items that were read? About Excel Prison Health LLC?
First item.
Which one is it?
The very first one.
Consideration of. Oh, I'm sorry. That shouldn't have been on there.
Okay, so that should actually be removed from the agenda?
Yes, I'm sorry. It
Just
should be
ask it.
removed.
Okay. Okay, so we have a notation, the communications item needs to be removed from today's agenda. It was not read. Are there any other questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please, with the amendment.
I move to approve the agenda as corrected. Second.
Okay, moved and seconded as amended. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth is not present. Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye, the agenda is approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, meeting adjourned.